Hi, I'm Anne, the Black Wind Psychic. I am a psychic medium. I use tarot cards, but I am not a traditional tarot card reader. And it's important to know that not all tarot card readers are psychic. And I channel messages and energies, and as well, not all psychics are mediums, and not all mediums have psychic ability. So, and that's interesting. The first cards that popped out are the first card that popped out is the Emperor. So we'll see. And this is a man that is contemplating. He knows he needs to make a change, and so he knows. Okay. It's a man that knows a lot more than he is saying, or he knows a lot more than he is willing to talk about, or willing to admit, or even willing to admit to himself. But yeah, that's the initial energy that comes out. But I mean, isn't that most people that have a healthy denial system? Okay. And there's that, that's the energy. Yeah. Okay. So that is the energy it's male masculine energy. It's the energy of a man who, and I'm not going to apologize for recognizing gender. I feel genders. So yeah, I do. So this is the energy of a man who is like deep in contemplation. He's doing a lot of introspection, and his higher self or God is really trying to get his attention. But this man really doesn't want to listen. He doesn't really want to hear it. Because this man has done a lot of things out of self-serving reasons, out of really just out of his ego. It's very like low vibrational. And there are a lot of distractions outside today, because I live on a busy road, and there was a parade earlier, so we're just gonna ignore it. And then this is the energy of, this is literally the energy of a man, and I'm not certain if it's the same man, but of a man really making some solid changes in his life. Not going in a different direction, but just from his heart space, becoming the person that he was meant to be. And for this man, it's difficult, because we were raised to believe things that just simply are not true. They're just not true. See? Yeah. And I see that as confirmation about, we were raised to believe things are not true about relationships, and this emphasizes on romantic relationships, or love relationships, or that connections. We were raised to believe just things that just aren't true. They're just not true. Interesting. So for me, that this holds space for the energy of two things. This is either someone in law enforcement, or it could be someone in a position of power. So this is the energy of someone in a powerful position, and that's what that is. Yeah, that is what that is. Okay, so let's see what else comes out. And I want to thank everyone that has subscribed to my channel. I appreciate you doing that. I appreciate the kind comments and the love, and I appreciate you watching my videos. Thank you. Okay. So the first energies that come out, so it's a multitude of energies, but the first thing that comes out is a man who, he had some pretty shallow, superficial beliefs about the way that he wanted his life to go, or, you know, I mean, but isn't that hold true for pretty much everyone? Yeah. This man had from childhood has issues with not with men, but clearly with his father. He has issues with his father. And he was, as far as, okay, so the reason this is coming up, it has to do with the energy that came up in my last video. So what's coming up is a man who is riding on a transparent white horse, meaning that is a metaphor for a man who wears a mask, is very fake and false, and puts on a show for everyone. This particular man, because he's a people pleaser, and he wanted to especially please his father, he married a woman who he just doesn't resonate with. Let's just leave it at that. Doesn't resonate with. And this particular energy is a man, this card comes up again, is a man who holds a position of power. So, yeah. And this particular energy, or this particular man, he is in a place right now in his life where he wishes he would have done things differently, but I mean, so many people do. So many people do, which is like I was going to say, which is why I started doing these YouTube videos, is because the collective of people's the collective of all of you people that are in these relationships that you're miserable, or you're not fulfilled, or you're not happy, all of that energy, it can be felt. Okay, so getting back to this man, he's sitting in a place of regret. He regrets what he's done, because he knows that he wants to be in a position of authenticity where he can speak the truth. This is a man on a black horse. It's not just a dark horse, it's a black horse. And that's a metaphor. It's not necessarily a man on a black horse. This is more complex than there are so many gray areas here, because the energy of a man on a black horse is that, so when you let's say you go into a dark room and you close your eyes in that dark room, what you can see, it's black energy, and in that ominous black energy is where all of that's where everything lives. That is the most powerful energy. That energy holds space for everything. It allows everything to be. And that's what it is. Okay, so again, getting back to this man is in love with, has a resonance for, has unconditional love for an empress. So yeah, that's what that is. And the reason that these relationships or these circumstances continue to come up is because and yes, I am being blocked by a lot of forces. Yes, I am. Through my throat chakra, through energies, through a lot of things, but I still push through it. Okay, so this man has a resonance for through an earth angel. She's a chosen one. And this particular energy, this man, and getting back to why these relationships keep coming up is because as we quickly approach the year 2030, which 2030 equals a 5, and it does. I'm being told to stop there. But as we quickly approach 2030, human beings are supposed to ascend, and they're not, because the reason that we came here was to learn to love unconditionally by way of soul contract relationships. And this particular energy of this particular man, his energy comes through because he has a soul recognition of the person that he has a soul contract with, but he is imprisoned by this other person that he is legally married to. And so this man is angry with his father. He's just angry with everyone because he now can see that he was duped. And that is what it is. That is what it is. And that, for me, again, I'm not a traditional tarot card reader, but for me, that is the energy that holds space for the divine, for God, for your higher self. That is what that is. That shows up because that is what that is. Yeah. And this is the card of, this is confirmation and clarity of this empress, that this woman that this man is in love with, she is an earth angel. She is a chosen one. She is chosen by all forces, and you can define that however you want. She's chosen by the light and the dark. She's chosen by heaven and hell. She's chosen by angels and demons. She's chosen by all forces. She is. And this man, who knows he should be riding metaphorically on a black horse, he knows she's chosen. He knows she is. Hands down, without a shadow of a doubt, he knows she's chosen. He knows she is. Yeah, he knows. And okay. Wow. But this man stops. Like, he is literally, there is a steel door in front of him because his ego has run him for so long, and he doesn't know how to rectify what he has done in the past, because this man, who has always ridden on a white horse, and a white horse is a man. It is the energy of a man who wears a mask, very fake, very false, will tell you that he's better than everyone knows that he is, and it's just weird, murky energy. This man, when when he was riding on a white horse, which it's, yeah, I still can't see whether he has changed or not, but he did a tremendous amount of things to this chosen person. He has stabbed her, and literally stabbed her in the back. And this man, this powerful man, he is surprised that she's not dead. He's surprised that this woman is still alive. And he knows that the reason that she's still alive is because of her connection to all forces. He knows that. This man, he knows that. Yeah, he knows that. Yeah, and secretly he wishes that he would have married her. Yeah. And this is judgment. And this is, and I don't like it when people say that. I don't like it when people say that. But this man is heartbroken. He's heartbroken. Yeah, he's heartbroken. He's heartbroken because of, he realizes now that his thinking brain controlled his entire life. He was run by ego, and he knows that. Yeah, he knows that. Because, oh my gosh. Yeah, this man has said so many terrible things about, he's said so many terrible things about the one person that he truly loves. He said terrible things about her. He knows that she is protected by the dark and what is, okay, he knows that she's protected by the dark and the light. So this is the dark, and this is the light, which is really the dark. Meaning the sun is life force energy. It is superficial. It is, for what your eyes can see, it's light energy. However, and this is very complex, and there's a lot for people to wrap their head around, but the sun is dark energy that shrouds all chosen people. The sun protects all chosen people. It just does. Yeah, it does. All right, so yeah. And this man, both he wants to be with this woman and wishes he would have waited and married her, because that's all he wants is this woman. That's all he wants is this woman, and that's the truth. And that's the truth. That is all he wants is her. But he doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what to do. And this man is going through what's known as a tower or an ego death. Yeah, he's really, he's more than depressed, depressed, because this man, he's in love with a star. He's in love with an earth angel. This woman is a chosen one. He's a chosen one. Or she's a chosen one. I'm sorry, she's a chosen one. Oh my gosh. And I just heard my guides said to me, this man, he thought he was a chosen one. This is, yeah. Okay, so this is part of the reason why this man is really struggling, because he believed, and has always believed his entire life, that he was chosen, and he now sees that she's the chosen one. It's not him. It's not him. And that's why he did all of these things to her. He stabbed her in the back, and he said terrible things about her. He has sabotaged many things and destroyed many things for her, and still she rose. Still she rose, because she is protected by the sun, by the dark and the dark, which you think is the light. And that's the truth. That's the truth. OMG, that's the truth. That's Mother and Father God. That's the truth. That is the truth. That's the truth. This man believed he was chosen. And I'm not laughing because I'm laughing at him. I laugh out of joy because I have a resonance with my guides, and I love it when they, sorry, I'm being stopped. I love them. I love them and they love me. But yeah, this is the truth. This is Mother and Father God. It's Mother and Father God. Oh my goodness. This is Mother and Father God. And under Mother and Father God is, wow, is a man on a dark horse, which is a man on a dark horse. This is a new man. This is a new man. And this new man, he's not, as far as society standards go, he's not as strong and powerful and grand as this man that was, should have chosen this earth angel in the first place. It's not as strong and as grand, but Mother and Father God, all forces, all, like, as above, so below, all forces are sending in a new man for this earth angel, for this chosen one. They're sending in a new man for her. Yeah, because this woman, this earth angel, has a lot to do in this life, and she needs to be protected and supported because she has divine feminine female energy, and she has a lot to do. She's a healer. She has a lot to do, and she needs love and support and protection from a man, and all forces are sending in another man for her, because this man, who was a man in power, he should have protected her and done all these things for her, but he chose not to because he believed that he was the chosen one. So yeah, it is what it is. And I have one guide saying no, meaning, like, don't say that. It is what it is. He's like saying no. He's like, stop, don't say that, because it's not true. It's not true. He's saying it shouldn't have happened that way, but we're rectifying it. We're fixing it. Yeah. Wow. All right. Yeah. So from my heart space, I send everyone love and healing energy, and yeah. My love to you. I thank you for subscribing. I thank you for watching. And yeah, I hope you have a good rest of your day. My love to you. Thank you.